here we are. Hello, friends. Sorry about that. A little bit of a conundrum there. So here we are. Hopefully you guys can still see me okay. And it's going to take a minute for everybody to hop over. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Slight technical difficulties. All right. Dystopian Bandero knows how it is. Hey, man, when you're on the internet, anything can happen. All right, here we go. We're in business. We are in business. Got it fixed. So, for some reason, okay, here we go. Let me know if I'm buffering or if the audio gets jacked up. For some reason, my iPhone isn't allowing me to switch camera views. Normally, I can just switch it to a personal view, but it's not working. So we're just gonna roll with it. It doesn't matter. You guys are here for the vans anyway, not for me. You're here for the vans, not old Nomad Brad. Video is glitchy. Yes, that's me trying to figure this thing out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is us live from San Diego, California. This is Fiesta Island. And we're currently here at San Diego Camper Van Meetup. I'm using my Nomad internet. Internet out here in general is pretty spotty. My iPhone doesn't have good enough reception. So let me know. Thanks, Sebastian. I appreciate that. Let me know how it looks. If it looks terrible, then I might just go ahead and quit the live stream and just do a recorded video. But I like doing the lives. I like to show you guys the action up front and personal. So we have a pretty good meetup today. All kinds of rigs out. You know my rig. We got a truck camper. Looks like a Nissan NV ProMasters. We got this pretty sweet 4x4 ambulance, old F-Series diesel. And it's got, this one has a 4x4 conversion, which is really badass. This is Bula.
Cookies?
Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing?
What's up, man?
We're doing a YouTube live.
All right.
What do we got? We got cookies and we got a kitty.
Caramel macchiato sourdough chocolate crinkle cookies.
Caramel macchiato chocolate sourdough crinkle cookie. That's a mouthful.
I know, right?
It looks good though. Look at that.
Basically like a brownie, but like with coffee and caramel and, you know, made with sourdough and lots of love.
Okay, nice. And lots of love. I appreciate that. This looks awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Brian's always making the goods. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I got some sourdough in the oven actually.
Oh, really?
Well, in the air fryer.
I just used some of your hot sauce this morning on my eggs and bacon.
Hell yeah.
I'm loving it. It's so good.
I just got a new batch going.
And how's your kitty doing?
She's doing pretty good, man. She loves it.
Ah, little van cat. Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
Cheers.
Lots of people hanging out, doing the van life thing. How you doing, man?
The van's right there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So Andres,
I'll go check that out in a minute. Yeah, definitely. I want to see what he's got.
it's around here somewhere.
Okay, cool. Hey, man. How you doing?
Living the dream, dude.
Are you ready to show me your bus real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so this is the first bus we're going to look at. And this is Corey, right, Corey?
Yes, sir.
Just met Corey today. Here's your microphone. Go ahead and tell the people a little bit about you or your bus or whatever you want to say, brother.
My name's Corey. Instagram and YouTube, as rumor has it, Facebook. Been building this over the last 8 months. Not quite done yet, but y'all about to check it out.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, this bus is sweet. I really, really like the interior space. It's super big inside. Nice and roomy. He's got this really cool kind of bed lounge area in the back, which I think is pretty awesome. Like you can sleep up on the bed, obviously. Look out the windows. Look at that. You got like a full ocean view right now. All the windows looking at the ocean. You got the bed. And then below the bed here, you have kind of a little lounge area where you can just hang out with some friends. And Corey was telling me he's had quite a few people on that lounge, right?
Unfortunately, yeah. There's been about 10 people in here at a time. We had a little party in here. Between this seating and all the wraparound seating, everybody had a place to sit. It was like 9, 10 people.
Nice, 9 or 10 people hanging out in the bus.
Underneath of that little grass patch there's a pop-up shower that goes up to the roof hatch with skylight.
Okay.
Pop the roof hatch open and the steam goes out.
Oh, nice. So under this little grass section, there's a pop-out shower, and then it clips on to the skylight here. So then all your hot steam and stuff goes running right out the roof, no issues, and you get a shower inside the bus, which is very nice.
And also you can do the outdoor shower using the sink. I just popped that out the window. Don't mind all the dishes.
Okay, and then you can pop the sink out the window and do a little outdoor shower. Okay, there you go. Nice. Very simple. I like it.
I got my little stove, 2-burner stove underneath the butcher block.
2-burner propane stove. Nice. I like the butcher block counter too. That looks really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I put cut grooves in the bottom of it so you can ride down the road and it won't come off the stove.
Okay, so the cooktops locked right in. He's got a little 12-volt fridge down there.
That pulls out on slides.
On slides. Nice.
I haven't put the slides in on that, and then I got the toe kick drawers.
Oh, that's cool. Toe kick drawers that slide out. Awesome. Okay. And then we got a little workstation here. This is pretty nice. It looks like you do probably a lot of video editing.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like the double monitor setup there. And a little...
I had to get that's the 99% thing for Adobe. 'Cause my computer monitor isn't worth much, but that's color correct to everything. And the drones and the GoPros, all that stuff up there, all the...
Nice. Couple GoPros.
And I'd have it all up here.
Yeah, that's a nice workstation. I need to upgrade mine. I don't have nearly as much space as you. Look at this little drone setup too. And then nice big front area. He's got a bed for his dog.
A little grass patch.
A little...
Drive barefooted.
A grass patch for driving barefoot. Okay, I like
I
it.
don't like driving with shoes on, so I want the outdoor feel inside.
Of course, yeah.
The whole front section isn't done yet by any means, but
Okay.
all this has got to get done. There's going to be a safe in here, and then this is going to be doing the roof, the climbing roof. Going to be storage up front here, a little overhead storage, and then putting cedar shake board up here.
Cedar shake on the roof, on the front. Okay.
And then
I like a cedar shake look.
climbing rope across here. So
Climbing
it's
rope
another
across.
luggage storage.
Okay. Climbing rope for luggage storage. I like it. Little cutting board for the limes to go with the Coronas.
Gotta have them.
Cheers, man. Hey, there it is. And how long is this bus? Do you know, roughly?
23 feet.
23 feet long.
And it's got
So that's a pretty good size.
16 feet of build space.
16 feet of build space. That's nice, having a 16-foot living area.
Excuse me, 17 foot of build space. So it's only 6 feet from...
17 feet of build space. Okay.
With it being the workhorse.
Nice. It's very clean too. It's like, did you paint this?
I did.
Okay, Corey painted it. The wheels look super clean. I have white wheels, but mine are all chipped up and rusted. That looks really nice. White wheels, gray and black on the outside. The tinted windows. What's that?
The Henry's Tropical up top.
Okay.
It reflects the heat off.
Henry's Tropical on the roof to keep it down. He's got an outdoor shower up top there.
Solar water heater.
Little solar water heater you can fill with water and then pipe that down into the rig. And then that little skylight area in the middle where the shower comes up at. Very nice. And you've been camping around in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's doing it in San Diego. in the
All of it's been built on the
gray and black
roadside,
bus,
basically.
and he's built it all on the roadside. Very nice.
Yep.
Very impressive, Corey.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing it with me.
Hola. What's up, bro? Not much. How are you guys?
All right, so we'll see what else we got going on here. We got Transit. Here's a little Ram ProMaster. I talked to this lady earlier. She's had this for a few years. It's like her weekender vacation van, and so she's Peruvian. So all of these like alpacas and the blankets, that's all like Peruvian theme. So she kind of decorated that to match her heritage, which is pretty cool. Nice little ProMaster. She's got a fridge down in this cabinet, and then she uses a power station down here that keeps everything charged up. So that's pretty cool. Quite a few rigs out here. Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Pretty good. We'll go take a look at this Ford now. Now this thing's pretty cool. You mind if I step inside?
Go ahead.
Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, how you doing? There's a little van dog. I'll take my shoes off here. All right. Now look at this space. I was super impressed to learn that she did this all on her own. All this conversion, did it all herself. It looks really nice. I love the wood paneling. She's got some little wall hangers over here. Lots of jars up top to kind of store the spices and things. Some books. Super cozy, look at that. She's got a little hat hanging. Lots of nice little decorations. Pretty nice countertop area. Sink down at the end. Microwave, nice little fridge. This feels very luxury. Very, very luxury. I like it. Do you do a lot of cooking?
I do.
There's so many spices up
Yeah,
here.
I'd love to cook.
Wow. In the bed area. So cool. Do you want to say anything about it? It's totally optional to you. If you want to say anything to the people.
Just hi.
Hi.
Thank you for supporting van lifers.
For sure. You want to tell everybody, do you have like an Instagram or anything you do?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Adventures of _Eminem.
Adventures of _Eminem. M and
Yeah,
M.
Melissa and Mia.
Oh, Melissa and Mia. Okay, nice. So we can follow her on Instagram and check out her travels and see what she's going to be up to. And are you going to share some of your adventures on there?
Oh, all of my adventures are on there.
Okay.
And then I'll be working this summer up in Oregon, so that'll be on there too.
All right. Yeah, Melissa mentioned that she's going up to Oregon, right, to do a little camp work at which lake was it?
At Cultus Lake Resort.
Cultus Lake.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? I thought that was kind of interesting because so many people want to know how they can like afford to support themselves.
Yeah, so a great website to find seasonal jobs is coolworks.com. And what I'll be doing is working at a lake resort. So there's a marina, a lodge, and cabins. And then everybody who works there are nomads as well. So we have like our employee housing area, which is just everybody's rigs. So it's like for 3 or 4 months you have this little community together and everyone like takes care of each other and it's really great. It's our little village.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're smiling pretty big. So it must
I
be a
love
good
it.
time.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, that's exciting. So
Yeah.
did you find out about that from the website?
So I found out about it from a friend. She had been working there and somebody else had walked out of the restaurant, so they needed someone to fill in and I was gonna go to visit her. She's like, well, do you have any other plans? And I was like, not really. Like, do you want to make some money? I was like, sure, you know? So I stayed and I did 6 weeks there. This year I'm gonna do 14 weeks, so it'll be a little bit longer.
Nice.
But yeah, it was just so much fun. And it was one of those like unexpected things, which are always the best, so. Yeah.
I love when that happens. There's a lot of like little magical things
Yeah.
you find out.
All the happy accidents in van life.
I like that. Yeah, happy accident.
Yeah.
Now, you told me you converted this yourself.
I
right?
did, yeah. So I did a year of this without a high top. And then September of last year, I drove up to Canada and I had the high top installed. And I went to go visit my mom in Virginia and then completely gutted it. So I've done 2.5 builds on this van.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I did 3 on my first van.
Yeah.
Like, you figure it out, then you redo it.
Yeah.
You do it again. Yeah. Well, it looks wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed with it.
That was a lot of hard work.
What's
Totally
your
worth
favorite
it.
thing about your build out? Like, what's your favorite thing you included?
Oh, definitely having my spices out on display. Yeah, I love to cook. My mom's Southern, and I grew up with a stepdad who was Italian, so there was always really good food around. And when I had my low top, I had to dig for my spices all the time, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I want them out on display. I want it to look cute. So now I get it out here, and everybody else gets to see it too.
Awesome. The spice rack. That's the,
The
favorite
spice
thing.
rack.
That is so cool. I know. It's easier to find stuff when it's not like
Yeah.
buried. You can just look and see it.
Yeah,
And use
and it looks cute.
Absolutely. Heck yeah. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for
Thank
showing it to
you.
us. I'll put your Instagram on the description. And then hopefully we can follow you on your journeys to Oregon.
Yeah, thank you.
I wanted to go to Oregon this year. I'm not going to make it, so I'll live vicariously through you.
Well, whenever you do make it up there, let me know. And we're allowed to have visitors. So
Oh,
you can
nice.
always come say hi.
I would love
come
to,
do
yeah.
gigs.
Totally.
We get access to the boats and jet skis, so you can always go out on the water because it's on an alpine lake. So
Oh, that's a pretty good perk. They get access to boats and jet skis. I like it. Awesome. Thank you so much.
yeah, no problem.
All right, my friends. We're back on the move. Checking out the rigs, seeing what's available to tour. See what we got going on here. This ambulance is kind of interesting. It's pretty like militaried out. I kind of like it. Definitely very man cave like. We got like a camo net on the ceiling. He's got the big like storage boxes. Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
Is this your rig?
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Okay, here, talking to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Say hi to the people. Your name's Colin.
Hi, people. I am Colin. This is a 92 F-350 ambulance. So this was a search and rescue vehicle that was up in Boise County, so near the Sawtooth Mountains of Boise. And I got it at 2020. I left California and ran for Idaho when the COVID hit. And I had rolled my Land Cruiser on the way out, and so it had me searching for a vehicle, and I lucked upon this. It only has 40,000 miles. Now it has 50. Yeah, absolutely. All I did up in here was keep it as utilitarian and light as possible. So we have a medical cabinet that used to have prescriptions. That's why it's lockable. That prevents the drawers from sliding in and out when I remember to lock them, like less than half the time. The netting is because I've removed all the ceiling for maximum standing height, and the walls are cleared because I'm in the process of putting in the rigid foam. Next step is to put a commercial bed topper on the roof, and just cutting the hole of the roof will allow me standing room even with the bed topper closed and open. It will add a whole nother dimension to my living quarters as well as daylight. So again, it's all utilitarian because it is an open floor plan, so that I can pull my motorcycles in and out. The bed platform is actually an ATV ramp, so it does fold up to become a couch, but you'll find that most people with their vans, they rarely fold up their beds because primarily, when it boils down to it, I live outdoors, and this is pretty much just a mobile bedroom that allows me to also cook in it. So for storage, I just have truck boxes because they're incredibly durable as well as lightweight. And all I'm using is a propane stove, ran off of a propane tank, a camp stove. And soon I'll be putting in a hood for a vent for my cooking, because there's one thing I like doing other than sleeping, it's cooking. So this is mid-transition, but it just goes to show you don't have to have it fully built out before you start enjoying it. And I had a bunch of camo stuff. I'm a duck hunter, and it just became a natural transition of like, well, I'll just make this kind of have a theme in the process of being probably never finished. That's what it all boils down to. So anyways, yeah, it's also four-wheel drive. Like I said, 40,000 miles on an IDI engine. It won't get you there fast, but it will definitely get you there. And these motors are known to go over 1 million miles. So it's all dually. It's got a 4-inch lift. I highly recommend ambulances because they're just rock solid. The ambulance is actually a roll cage meant to withstand any sort of impacts that it might get in any sort of traffic accidents while it's racing to the hospital. So I highly recommend them just because the storage compartments too, like this is all firewood, this is all storage that will soon become water tanks, both fresh water as well as gray water. My garage is in the back area. On the other side, I keep my tarps and my chairs and my easy up and battery compartments. And yeah, just keep it stock. It's kind of like a as far as being stealth, an ambulance is anything but stealth, but you're kind of just hiding in plain daylight. I've really not gotten any knocks. If anything, just gotten a lot of compliments and a lot of nods and waves from our first responders. I named her Beulah. Of course, this is the remnants of ambulance, but Beulah has always been the name that really stuck to me before I removed these letters, because I was up in the mountains of Idaho and I got stranded in a snowstorm. At least I would have been stranded, but this plowed through 3 feet of snow and brought me back home. And so when I'm traveling in her, I just think of like big Beulah, keeps me in the womb, ready for a hot meal and a warm blanket. And then secondary to that, it's actually Bula, which is another form of saying aloha, and which means long life and a long, happy life.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Colin. Thank you for sharing it. I gotta say, this thing is so clean.
Thanks, man.
Like when you look at the interior, it's like a time capsule. It's just such a, it looks like it's pristine condition.
Back to a better era, maybe, but when things were built rock solid,
Yeah.
not meant to be replaced.
That was the good old days, man. I miss those days.
I am its temporary caretaker,
Yep.
and eventually we'll go on to another caretaker, hopefully long after me.
Going on towards that 1 million miles.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Colin. Thanks for sharing her with us.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. Trouble it might drag you down, and if you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. Well, I'm gonna make this place your home.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, how's it going? Hey, good. I'm doing a live stream of some vehicles that are here. Are you interested in showing yours? Yeah. Let's check it out. All right, friends, we're gonna go check out another van build, a Sprinter. So I first saw this thing about a month ago, and it was just the floor. Yeah. Build in progress. Now it's walls and ceiling. Nice. Yeah, I heard the ceiling was looking good. Look at that, man. Very nice.
Oh yeah, I got strip lighting, warm light for a nice humid atmosphere.
Strip lighting, warm lighting. I like the skylight in the back too. Oh, for a warm atmosphere. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice refreshing look to it. Very minimalistic.
And is this one spoken for, or will this be up for sale?
It will be up for sale, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Still deciding on where they're gonna land on price. There's still a couple things I have to figure out, but it's gonna be somewhere in the 80K range.
Somewhere in the 80K range. Okay, that's a good deal for a Sprinter.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you went to Tiny Fest and you saw them for 150, 250,000. So
That one for like $500,000.
there was one for $500,000. That yellow one.
That was
It's a lot of money, dude. But you know, people dig it. Cool. And I was gonna ask you, you know, a lot of people ask me, you know, they're looking for builders or people that'll do work for them. Are you for hire? Like if someone wants a rig built out?
Yeah.
So yes, you're for hire. And are you open? What type of vehicles would you be open to converting?
So mostly I do Sprinter vans and mostly I do Sprinter vans and like smaller, like old school Chevys. But I'd say mostly I specialize in Sprinters and like ProMasters and that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. Cool. And so if someone's looking for something in the San Diego area, then they could talk to you about it?
Oh yeah, just check it out, camperwagons.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Camperwagons.com if you guys want to see more info and hook up and get something converted. Get out on the road. Thanks, man.
Give me one.
All right, friends. How we doing today? I think we might walk down a little bit, see what else is going on. Just kind of going for a cruise tonight on the river. Yes, Julia, yeah, 80K is going to be for the complete finished product. So, you know, when you're shopping for Sprinters, that's, you know, that's about the price. But hey, that's Sprinter world. You know me, I don't usually do Sprinters too much. Yeah, the price, you know, I mean, the Sprinter alone, right, that's a $35,000, $40,000 vehicle. And then the labor to build it out and all the components, that's how you get to 80 grand. You know, for example, versus my box truck, I bought it for 12,000 instead of, you know, 40,000. So it's a big difference. The conversion I'm looking at is 150K. Yeah, exactly. Robert says, I love the long wheelbase E350 vans. Yeah, I like the long base Econolines. I think they're pretty good rigs. So, but for those of you that were asking, this is the San Diego Camper Van Club meetup. So they have these meets on Fiesta Island in San Diego every 2 weeks. And you just never know who's going to show up. They did one about 4 weeks ago that was huge. There were over 100 vehicles here, and it was a really good turnout. This one's a little bit smaller. You can see the weather's a little gray, a little windy, so not quite as many. Yo, what's up, chilling in DC? Happy to have you here, brother. Not quite as many people here today. I'm going to go see if we can tour this van. I met him at Tiny Fest, and this bus is absolutely nuts. My sister lives right across the water. Hello. Oh, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey man, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's your bus, man?
Oh, hold it up.
I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, yeah?
I'm wondering if I could go inside of it. I don't want to spring that on you. I know how it is when you live in your rig. But it's just such a unique build. Like, I never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I can show you.
Okay. Is this your family's birthday? Friend?
No, just friends.
Friends? Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. Birthday at the beach. That's pretty good, right? Sweet 16 party at the beach in San Diego. So this is the Dino bus. This thing's really cool. He's got like a full, like a fabrication shop in the backside. He does like, I think some woodworking and some metal fabrication and stuff. And got quite a bit of solar on the roof. And then he's got a bunch of wood back here. He actually built a teardrop trailer that he had for sale at Tiny Fest. And so he's got a bunch of pallet wood he's breaking down right now. And maybe he's gonna work on building another teardrop trailer. Big water tank. Sebastian Brown, you're not supposed to overnight here. Some people do, but it's just one of those things where, you know, you can overnight, but it's kind of at your own risk. So sometimes the cops come through and kick people out, sometimes they don't. Just depends. Depends if you're lucky or not. Hey, what's up, Nicole? Happy to see you on the live today. Yeah, I'd love to. All right, guys, we're gonna check this thing out. This is just such a rad bus. I really wanted to share it with you guys. Look at this.
Sorry about the mess.
Dude, no.
This is the dino van here.
Well, here's a microphone.
Oh, cool.
If you want anything you want to say about it, dude, it's just so cool. I just
Oh, thanks, man.
love sharing it.
Yeah, so it's mostly found objects. A lot of like alley finds, dumpster finds, swap meets, you know, and I just sort of built it as I was living in it. So it's kind of been an evolution.
It almost is like an episode of American Pickers. In all the right ways. You know?
Yeah, right.
And I like how you even did things like this.
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah.
you like mix the old and the new.
I had to do some custom drilling and stuff to make all those things fit in that box. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know you got to know what your electrical's doing at all times when
Yeah,
you're
that
living
might
this.
have to Man, look at that. Don't pull the pin.
Right. Holding on by the pin there.
That's
you know?
so cool. And do you make all these creations, like this dinosaur thing?
Yeah. So I just take, you know, found stuff and kind of put it together, and you know, I do a few events each year that are kind of post-apocalyptic, so
Okay.
kind of stay within those vibes a little bit, you know.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Now, did you travel far, like across the country to get this stuff, or is this kind of from a...
This is like kind of like a lifetime accumulation. 8 miles per gallon. I don't travel a whole lot in this.
I feel your pain, brother. I'm getting about
My last van, I lived in a Transit Connect for 2 years.
Okay.
And that thing, you know, 30 miles per gallon, and I could do quite a lot of traveling. So
Amazing fuel economy, but no shop.
yeah, exactly. You know, there's trade-offs in life here.
And I really do like the shop space you have.
Oh, thanks.
What's your primary
So
purpose for this?
so to the right, it's kind of hard to see because there's just junk everywhere right now. But that's a laser. So I do custom-made magnets and other laser products. You know, just kind of all my weird little projects. I built it so I could still do them.
Okay. And do you sell your creations, like when you're stop somewhere?
Yeah. I'll set up. I was in Borrego Springs for the last like 4 months, and I was selling in the farmers market there with some pretty good success.
Nice. That's what's cool about having custom creations.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
People
yeah.
want that stuff because you can't just buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And how long have you been in this bus?
About 2 years. So I've had it about 3. The first year was kind of slowly building in storage, that sort of thing. And then one day my last van died on me, so I had to quickly move in here. You know, no systems, no electricity, just had to make it work. You know.
I hear you. Sometimes van life is like that.
Yeah,
You just
exactly.
You end up taking the plunge. When
Yeah,
you expect it.
yeah, exactly. And then this is my bed. So this is a Murphy bed that comes down, and so I still have like full size mattress and
Nice.
it's like a normal thickness mattress and everything. So that's important.
That's really nice. It's nice too to not have to like, you know, fold it together and like move mattress sections. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one movement up and down.
Yeah, but you know, there's been a few times I'll just crash on the couch if you know I got stuff to do or whatever. So
Right.
because this couch was these cushions were in my last van, so I kind of just repurposed them. They're just pretty basic,
Okay.
you know.
Nice.
So it's sleepable. It's not as comfortable as a mattress, but
Yeah. Tell me, what's your favorite feature in here? There's so much going
oh
on.
jeez.
So what's like one thing that you're just really stoked
I mean, the thing that I use the absolute most is my little desk nook counter space here because it's so multifunctional.
Yeah.
You know, so I do a lot, like all my laser stuff I have to design on the computer, and so I spend a lot of time there.
And how nice to sit here and look out the window.
That's right, you know.
Check out the beach. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah. So this thing I took out 9 windows when I built it, and these 2 were the emergency exit windows, which operate differently than a regular window. So these can actually swing open. So I had moved them from the other windows, so both of these can open if I really need.
Oh, they're transplants.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Everything got kind of shifted around, but
Nice.
you know, there's been some real hot days where just open it up, but just it's like opening a wall, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you get some nice airflow, plus the big door in the front and the back. I mean, this whole side basically opens.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah.
So.
And then there's no windows at all on this side of the back, and that's a blessing and a curse, to be honest. But you know, it's all heavily insulated, which I always try to have this side face the sun, and it keeps things a little cooler that way. Hey, quiet, guys. Quiet.
What's your friend's name?
Oh, this is Diablo.
Diablo. This is the devil right here.
This is the devil. He's gonna be 16 this year.
Oh, it's a good old boy.
Yeah, he's going blind and everything, but yeah, he manages.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
sure he loves the road, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dogs seem to be pretty happy about it.
New sniffs, and you know we're always together, so I'm not leaving him for a 9 to 5 or something like I used to.
Yeah, that's most important is when you can spend all day with
Yeah.
them. They appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, definitely.
Cool.
We're pack animals. So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I just noticed all the dinosaurs on your dash.
Yeah, that's the dino collection there.
Oh my goodness.
It is award winning.
Is it?
Yeah, I entered them in the fair a few years ago. There's a ribbon floating around somewhere up there.
What was the award for? Most dinosaurs on a dashboard?
They have a category for collections.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know the judging criteria, but.
Wow. Very cool. Oh, look at that lamp too.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that one goes on and everything.
It works.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And I wired everything. All the lights are 12 volt. So.
Oh, nice.
So
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I got some 12 volt Edison bulbs, so I kind of get that amber color and,
Okay.
and the effect. But
Yeah, I like the chain too. That's pretty
oh, yeah,
cool.
I had to keep that, you know.
I'm pretty sure my grandma had one of these in her
Probably.
kitchen.
it's definitely very 70s, you know.
Yeah.
So. And
And I like your partition door here. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a legit sliding house door.
yeah, and it works in terms of adding insulation. So it's like this closes and then the back closes, and it's kind of like this box within a box, and that definitely helps with the heat and cold. So,
Yeah, definitely. What do you do to heat this? Do you have like a little furnace or something?
there's a diesel heater.
Diesel heater. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a gas bus with a diesel heater,
heater, yeah.
and everything else runs on propane. So there's like multi-fuel, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's kind of built again with like a lot of things that I had before. So
Yeah.
things I salvaged from my last van, and you know why buy things again when you already have them?
Yeah, for
So.
sure. Let me ask you, is there a place online where people can find you? Do you have any social media or anywhere you share your travels?
So Instagram, it would be the Dino Van.
Okay.
The word "the" in front of Dino Van, all one word.
Okay.
That's about it for now. You know.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I'm started a teardrop trailer business, and that's tinytrek.net. But you saw the last trailer at
I
Tiny
did.
Fest.
I saw it at Tiny Fest. I was mentioning to the folks you had. Were you able to sell that?
Yeah, I sold it
Nice.
Monday. Like as soon as it was over, I sold it.
So cool.
So I've started on the next one. You probably saw the huge pile of pallets
I
out
thought
there.
maybe that's what it was for.
Yeah.
I was like, he's probably starting a new teardrop.
Yeah, it's a labor of love processing all those pallets, but it looks cool when they're finished. So
That's pretty cool too. You can build a teardrop out of pallet wood.
yeah, I mean it's mainly the exterior, but that's the thing people see, and it's kind of, I guess my brand is kind of that reclaimed, nostalgic kind of look. So
I mean, your brand is definitely it's very defined, very well defined. So people are like, yeah, that's definitely that's his project.
This is like the opposite of van life minimalism here, you know.
This is maximalism.
Yeah, but contained within.
But it works though.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for sharing your.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I really appreciate it. The people in the chat are loving it.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
I'm gonna have them send them to your Instagram and then your website, and
No,
maybe we'll see some more Dino Bus teardrops on the road.
Yeah. I'm taking orders. So if anyone wants a teardrop trailer, I can custom build them. So.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking some time.
No problem, man. I'll probably join you guys in a bit.
Yeah, come on over, man. We're just hanging out. They're playing some live music, and so it's a good time.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, see you down there.
All right, so that was a tour of the Dino Bus. One of my favorite buses. It's just so unique. If you guys have ever been to like an old spaghetti factory, it reminds me of the interior of a spaghetti factory. It's like cozy and funky, and or maybe it's like a New York apartment. I'm not sure, but it's just so unique. It's cool. Here's a quick shot of the outside. You can see where he blocked out all the windows. He's got a couple big solar panels on the roof. Propane tank. There's his diesel heater fuel tank. And as we learned, he is pulling out pallet wood to build a new teardrop trailer. So the box truck next to him, this lady, I don't know what the condition of her build is, but I'll ask her if she wants to show it off. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm doing a YouTube live.
Hi.
How's your box truck coming along?
It's good.
Have you been making good progress with it?
It's been kind of stagnant until recently. I just started working back on it, put a new window on just yesterday.
Nice. Nice. I like it. And how are you liking the box truck overall, the platform?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I got a water heater I'm getting ready to install. I got my mini split I'm going to install.
Nice.
And then I got my bed list.
Cool. I love it. Hoping to work on it a little bit this summer, maybe?
Yeah, the next like month or so is going to be a lot of progress.
Nice. All right. Where are you at with it so far?
Just surviving in it, living in it while I'm trying to build, which is not fun, you know.
Okay.
It's functional.
Yeah.
All good, so I'm okay.
I hear you. Yeah, I jumped into mine without it being built. I didn't have a sink for like a month, you know. I was just washing in pots
for
and
3 months.
yeah.
6 months even. Like now I have like a little like a 6-gallon water tank in my house, so I'm getting a 70 gallons.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'll be looking forward to checking it out when you get it all wrapped up.
Sounds good.
So she's got a window up in the side. So I talked to her a little bit before. Her truck is like just getting started. There's all kinds of stuff inside. And so she doesn't really want to show it off. I mean, it's not, you know, it's like in the beginning of a build, so it's not really built out. She's got all kinds of stuff piled up in there. So we will check back in with her maybe later this summer as she makes more progress on it. So all the folks down here, this is more of the camper van meetup. These are more of the folks that are like interested in showing off their rigs and kind of came to just show people what they got going. So we're coming up on an hour for the live stream, so I'll probably wrap it up here pretty soon, but I'm gonna do one more little pass through here, and we'll see if there's any other rigs we want to take a look at, see what's going on. Got some trucks driving through, everybody's just partying. Little cool, little overcast today in San Diego, but it feels so good. I spent the last month in Yuma, Arizona. It was like 100 degrees when I left, and so getting back into this weather in the mid 60s, I'm super happy about it. I got zero complaints. This is California, San Diego, California is where I'm coming to you from.
Klaus left me.
All right, friends, I think that's about it. Maybe we'll go peek into this ProMaster real quick. Do people do these where you can camp overnight bonfires? Yeah, you can do a meetup where you camp overnight. You can camp overnight here. I mean, you can, but it's technically, sometimes the cops roll through. But they do have meetups. San Diego Camper Van Club, they did a meetup at Anza Borrego, and they've done a meetup at Joshua Tree. So they do some overnight meetups also at local campgrounds. So it's a good spot to just kind of hang and enjoy the van life. Enjoy the van life people, meet other vehicle dwellers, and then head off and do your van life thing. All right, guys, that's for me. I just wanted to give you a little update, show you what's going on here in San Diego. I'm just wrapping up my video for tomorrow, Sunday. I'm putting out a video that documents my electrical system, and it'll have a little more in-depth information about electrical and solar and how you can design the proper size system for your house on wheels. So I will see you guys next time. Next Wednesday, I'm doing a live at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.